Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes.
You about to cook some what? So you about to fry some fish?
Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Commodores' offense is on the field for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Moves it out to the 30-40-yard line, a nice 15-yard gain on that one.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Touch pass on the run. Crosses the 45. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out.
Throws toward the end zone. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. To the air. It's Buck. Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had
that was cool.
Season, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Oh, the attempt is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. Reads it, fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Off the play fake. Right down the middle. Got a wide open receiver. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
I don't even know. She left last night. She went to her mother's house.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Got a man. It's Whitehead. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown deep.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Never a doubt. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. The corners are walked up tight. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the ground. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Barker. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the
Gotta go all the way up in there.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that distance. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback will audible. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's caught inside the 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Gonna run it. It's Norris. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's gonna go.
I did. What do you have? What do you have?
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. Let's see if the offense can overcome it. Running behind that left side. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
With jet sweep pass. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Commodores
we won all that.
1st and goal. They'll go with the
yeah, we take everything we got.
Touchdown Doors. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that,
we ain't got nothing in it.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position, you can still fight your
All we got in the freezer is a bag of ice and some motherfucking French toast sticks.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little...
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet.
Yeah, I'll take the 22.
Inside their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Barker. And that ball is picked off. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands.
Shit tastes good. That shit tastes good once you put your Once you fry that shit up.
Come away with the pick.
I think a lot of
Yeah,
people
salt,
think
pepper, barbecue sauce.
be passive and let it
Nah.
develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
They're not into threes. They want 6s, and to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Snap it to the back. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Rice went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Owls in a statement win if there ever was one. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. How about that
Fuck
elusiveness? He's got space. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Bulldogs in the hurry up. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long.
Yeah.
He looks that one in nicely. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the 1st without scoring. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. To the ground with the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back back to pass. It's Buck. Fires one high and deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Take a shot for me.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself. Gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
I eat anything y'all give me.
College football now, how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. As we're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now, that is a staple of this sport.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Past the 45. Off he goes. He's at the 10. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
And you see so many of these plays now in today's football. Wide receiver coming in motion, and the quarterback catches it, just flips it forward. That's a completed pass. You see the big plays where it just lets him get on the edge really, really quickly.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Commodores.
Wow, Lamb 30, 12.
As they extend this lead here in week 5.
Yeah, he sleep.
Seems as if he has reservations for 6 every time he touches the ball.
That's 3.
Forgot what I'm gonna feed him this morning.
First half, so great
Get
start.
up. So I forgot what I'm gonna feed him this morning when he get up.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense.
You can come out the back if you don't like the head, too.
In a buzzsaw here in the first half.
At 51.
Maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
Yeah.
It all comes down to this drive right here.
Yeah.
Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the
No, I
first
got the
half.
key. You got the key to it.
Here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Not exactly the ideal
It's the back. Just
situation for this
come out the
offense.
building and walk to the
Third down,
back.
ball
Hey.
back up inside their 20.
Where y'all be parking at?
Running back searching for a hole. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Georgia sends out the punt team. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the offense on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, you wonder if the defense has started to figure it out finally here. In the first half, this guy has been absolutely lighting you up, and finally they get some bodies back there anticipating the QB to look his way to force an incompletion.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid.
Everybody got a key.
It's fourth down.
Well, guess who? They're taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this defense in the entire first half. He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to add to it and force this defense to prove that they can cover him? They did do a nice job right there. That's not the last time this guy's going to see the ball thrown his way.
The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Back to throw, it's Barker. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Release to the back. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at first and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback checking the play. To the air on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that pass intercepted. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in
Well,
Nashville.
go to the bathroom.
Our broadcast studios. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in Tannic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
He'll start the return inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive linemen and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think that if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Scanning the field, it's Barker. Quarterback floating away from pressure. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
These guys aren't human either. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Trying play action. Moves away as he feels pressure. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Georgia going up tempo. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Out of the gun, the inside give. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back in the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense.
All right.
Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Still on his feet at the 40. Open runway ahead. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah.
He's looking to throw it. Makes his connection. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Commodores have their offense.
Thank you.
He'll keep it himself. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious. The defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. On the move. Touchdown, Vandy. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape. So the offense definitely taking care of business.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Hard running there. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything is happening for this defense.
They'll leave it with him. And tackled there by the defense.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to run for it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Sounds good.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
They say pressure bust pipes. This quarterback can attest to that. Goodness gracious, they're getting after him all day. There's a reason they're behind. Pressure the quarterback goes a long way to getting the W.
The give on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great field. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense.
And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Prime inside the 10. Here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The offense set for a first down play. Dropping back, it's Buck. He'll take a deep shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Looking for room at the 40. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
I love this play call. You want to get your playmakers the football in space. What a creative way. This little kind of push pass by the quarterback. Get into the receiver's hands quickly and let him go make yards.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Looking for space. It's Norris. Fighting off the defender. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass?
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. The Commodores have pushed it inside the 20. Surging forward on the field. And the Commodores will have it 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Quarterback checking off. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Calls his own number. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stops.
Offense facing 4th down.
One for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown Doors.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Georgia, 25.
Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need it. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
As an offense, you've got to know at this part of the field, deep in your own end, you have got to do a better job in pass pro if you're going to call a pass play at this juncture in the game. Not good enough.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
How hard is that as a linebacker when you're trying to cover a running back on that angle route who runs routes like that, right? He thought he was going to the flat. He was barreling towards the sideline, trying to knock that ball away, and all of a sudden he gets crossed up, and that's just too easy giving up that first down.
Looking downfield, it's Barker. He's got him in the flat. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it there.
Going to take a shot. Makes the grab down the left side. He's loose. Touchdown Dogs! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Jacksonville State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Gamecocks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Ole Miss. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Takes the handoff. It's Norris. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Commodores decide to punt it away. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And they'll down this one at about the 40. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Barker. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
Hey, listen, it's hard for an offense. When you're trailing late in the game, you've got to throw to get back in. The defense already knows it anyway. On top of that, you've got this weather that you have to deal with. These conditions...
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. He's looking downfield to throw. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, they're trailing in this game late. The defense knows it, so they're playing for pass. 2 plays ago, they get the sack. This time, they force an incompletion. Not a lot the offense can do here to catch him off guard. They're just going to have to make a huge play here on 4th down.
And here we go. Down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Coming after it. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. 4th down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
And the Commodores inside the final minute trying to wind this clock to 0. Direct snap. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
Number 18.
After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of the season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.